Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I am still here in Kingston and I have been spending some time in this place to explore, well, most of it I suppose. As you can see, I have synchronized quite a few viewpoints. I collected most chests and all the shanties. However, I didn't synchronize this viewpoint or this, because this is where my next mission is, so I saved this one for later. And it actually looks like Kid is waiting for us on top of this windmill. So yeah, let's see what we are supposed to do now. Is this even a way I can use to get up? I think it is. Okay. And now over here. Alright. So, what's up now? Unmanned.
Wouldn't you prefer meeting in a pub?
I came to Kingston chasing a target. Getting pissed ain't a priority.
We could work together on this, you know. It's Lawrence Prince you're after. I want his prisoner.
We're after the sage as well, Edward. Careful who you cross.
May the best man win.
There's guards patrolling that property from end to end. Looks to me like they use bells to signal trouble. See there? We'll want to disable those before pushing too far. With so many men about, we can't rely on stealth alone, so I'll do what I can to distract and draw their attention, giving you a chance to cut them down.
Sounds like a plan.
Ready?
Your name's not James, is it?
I think it's not.
Not most days. Come on.
I had that same suspicion, Edward. I had that same suspicion. Okay, well, maybe at some point you will tell us your real name, but first we will take care of this mission. Sabotage the bell towers. And optional, use berserk darts on brutes, use sleep darts on gunners. That is oddly specific. But okay, let's synchronize the viewpoint first before I go down here. Alright, let's go down here. And let's have a look at this place. Okay. I can see the bell towers.
If you see Prince before I do, kill him, and there'll be a bit of coin in it for you. All right?
Damn, man. How is it you're a woman?
Christ, Edward. Is that something that needs explaining?
Apparently.
Now, I'm here to do a job. I'll let you be amused later.
I agree. We can discuss this later. Let's do our job now. And that's going to be a difficult job because, holy hell, look at this army of guards. Are you bloody kidding me? Okay, so my option objective is to use sleep darts on the gunners and berserk darts on the brutes, right? But let's start by taking out this guy. And I'm guessing the big guys over here are brutes, so maybe I should just start by taking out those two, right? With a berserker dart. Let's do it. 1, 2. Oh, careful here. Well, this actually might be an opportunity for me to take out a few more people. And while everyone is distracted, I even might be able to sabotage the alarm. they are all over here now, so this is actually rather counterproductive at the moment. Okay, let's take out this guy over here. He's on his own. There we go. And for the gunners, I'm supposed to use sleep darts, right? So let's see if I can take out the gunner on top of this. What am I going to do with all these people? I mean, maybe I'm going to use another berserk dart and hope that it will cause enough distraction. But first, let's take care of him. And at the moment, no one is really looking, so let's do it. There we go. That is one bell tower disabled. And one more guard disabled too. Okay, so where would be the next bell tower? We got one over here and another one over there. And I guess this one would be a little bit closer. So let's go over here first. Okay, you need to come inside my bush. There we go. And of course, the gunner is awake again. So maybe I should actually try to take him out. Apparently I can use this mechanism to get up here quickly, right? Let's do it. Oh, well, I was a little bit worried for a moment that I would fall down here, but I somehow made it. Okay, that's one problem less. And this over here is going to be another problem less. There we go. Okay, where is that bell? Okay, it's right over here. But again, so many guards. Why? Why? Who is paying and hiring all these people? Yeah. This is not optimal. I specifically need to take care of this guy because he's looking directly at the bell tower. So he needs to be eliminated. Okay, let's wait for this guy to turn around. Ooh, I think I attracted a little bit too much attention at the moment. Okay, but they're not going to investigate. Alright. They are walking away. And you need to come inside here. Come on. I know you want to investigate. You're curious. There we go. And curiosity killed the guard. Yeah. Getting a little bit closer. But I need to time this correctly. They are walking away. He's walking away. So now I can take care of him. Ooh, I didn't see you at all. But if you would like to come over here, I would appreciate it. Like so. Okay. So now we only have these guys. And that person in particular might be the biggest problem. But again, if I time it correctly, I should have enough time to disable this. Like now, he's walking away. Let's disable and hide again. Okay. That's perfect. So, one more tower to go, and this one is all the way over here. So, again, I will have to wait for the right moment. And this guy is walking in the other direction. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I almost forgot about the gunners. Yeah, there is one top of this. Is this the only gunner left in this place? Because I still need to sleep dart him. I'm not sure if I can reach him from here. It seems to be very far away. Yeah, I think he's out of range. So maybe I'm not going to risk it. I hope I will find another gunner. There might actually be one on the tower over here, so... Also, let's get rid of this guy. Regardless, is a little bit less chance of getting detected. Okay, let's see. Where can we go to next? Is this a push over here? I think it is. There we go. I guess I have to use this branch to get over this little creek. That is kind of dangerous. Come on, there must be a better way to do this. Let's use this approach, maybe. Alright. I see one guard over here. Yeah, that is much better. And into the next field. And again, this guy should be an easy target. Okay, okay. And the bell tower is right over here. Have I missed any guard? No, I don't think so. Oh, well, this guard literally materialized in front of me. I'm calling bullshit on this one. Okay, well, I still have more berserker darts, so I guess this one is for you. Uh-oh, well, this is rather unfortunate. I mean, this is very interesting, but it's also kind of dangerous because when they attempt to take down the berserk brute, they might actually discover me. But it seemed that they didn't, so I'm still good. So let's wait for them to just go back to their usual places, and then I will try to disable the alarm. Okay, they are walking normally again. Let's see, can I make it into this haystack? Barely. Barely. There's still too many of them around here. Okay, I think now I have a chance to do this. There we go. So, that's all alarms disabled. And now I'm supposed to meet not James, Kid. And she's over there. Alright, that shouldn't be so difficult. But let's not jinx it now. Let's make sure no one is looking when we make our escape. That guy is walking away. That guy is walking away. Enough time to run into the next bush. Alright. And I think I would like to take you out as well. Okay. By the way, do you carry any berserker darts? Oh yes, I do. So I should be looting their bodies for more darts. Got it. Speaking of guards, yeah, we have a tower over there, so potentially another gunner in that tower. So let's see if I can sleep dart him from my position here. If I want to finish my optional objective. Yeah, this might work if I wait for the right time. Needs to be in my line of sight. There we go. Optional objectives fulfilled. Now, let's move on and meet Kid. Right. I think if we take out this guy, we should have a clear path. Alright, alright. This was a good mission. I'm happy with this one.
I've been shot. I need aid.
Christ, Thompson, look at her. She's hurt.
Dreadfully, sir. I'm poorly.
All right.
I'm faint.
Take an arm, lass.
Bless you, lads.
Well, so much for gratitude. Locate Lawrence Prince. Right. Let's do it.
Boy, Barlow. What's the prince said to keep your eyes peeled tonight? There's some men about bent on making trouble.
I'll spread the word.
So again, we have quite a few guards in the vicinity. Including some brutes. I'm going to assume that Lawrence Prince is inside his mansion. So I need to get inside there. Again, let's start by taking out a few of these guys. To make my life a little bit easier. I mean, the one inside shouldn't be a big problem, but the ones on top of here might be. Oh, and we have even more over here. Oh, and got someone over here too. Alright, well, this might actually be an opportunity. And I think I'm going to sleep dart this guy. Thing is, I'm not exactly sure where I'm supposed to enter. I didn't want to kick him, I actually wanted to assassinate him, but I guess this works too. I mean, this is kind of mean. I sleep dart him and then I kick him. So, yeah, I think I have to use a window to get inside, huh?
You are the most inarticulate bugger I've ever met.
Oh, man.
Edward, stop trying to hide behind the wall. I want you to climb up here. Like so. Right, let's assassinate this guy. And we're getting closer. No, 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 don't do this. Oh, no, 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 no. Well, now I gotta be fast. This was not quite as I planned, but it still worked out. And while I'm here, I may as well take his money, right? So, can we see anything of interest inside here? Not really. Maybe he's not inside his villa after all. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Go back inside. Well, that's a problem. Let's try to take care of this guy first. There we go. And another treasure for me. So, yeah. Maybe he's not inside here. That's a pity. But I think I would like to sleep dart a few more gunners. Oh, I see him. He's all the way over here. All right, all right. Okay. Let's take out this one permanently. As a matter of fact, I may wanna take out this one too. I did it again.
Something, boy. This ain't no time for chatter, you hear? You got no quarrel. You keep those goddamn eyes on the cane, all right? Look up once more and it'll be the last time.
All right. I don't really see that many guards anymore.
Put your back into it.
Few, but not many. So let's go down here. We also have another alarm, so I may wanna disable that one, just in case. Alright, first of all, let's get rid of this guy. And done. So, this is pretty much the only one left inside the garden, huh? Yes, I have seen my target already, but I'm gonna take my time here. I'm in no hurry to do this. There we go. Disable the alarm. And I suppose I will try to take out this guy as well, if I can. I mean, again, he shouldn't be a difficult target. There we go. Alright, Lawrence Prince. I am coming for you. What direction are you looking at? Kinda hard to tell. Oh, he's just standing there and pondering about his life. Okay. And he's probably not going to be much of a danger anyway, huh? Let's wait for him to turn around and then we will make our move. Are you going to turn around? There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Why hang over me like a leering crow? To see an old man suffer?
You've caused no small portion of suffering yourself, Mr. Prince. Retribution, I suppose.
You absurd cutthroats and your precious philosophy. You live in the world, but you cannot make it move.
You mistake my motive, old man. I'm only after a bit of coin.
As was I, lad. As was I.
Noted.
Heads up, Kenway! I found your man!
I remember you. The Templar from Havana.
Oh,
I'm no Templar, mate. That was just a ruse. We've come here to save your ass from this slaver.
Save me? I work for Mr. Prince.
how so?
Well, then he's a poor man to call master. He meant to sell you out to the Templars.
Oh, you can't trust anyone, it seems.
Uh-oh. Well, I kinda disabled that, but I suppose if you're going to shoot it, it still works. Oh, great! My attempt at being stealthy and staying undetected didn't really work out so well, huh? Escape the area and hide. Okay, let's see. Suppose I'm not bothering with fighting them, I'm just going to run. That's fine with me. Ah, of course, we still have a lot of guards in this area. I will have such a tail of guards on my heels once I'm done with this. It's going to be ridiculous. This was a bad idea. This was a very bad idea. This was like the worst idea I ever had. But there's no way I will be able to fight all of them, so I have to run. I have to run and then maybe fight the few people that are able to follow me. So run, Edward, run for your life. Run faster. And jump. Don't stand here and wait. Okay, so I think I have some distance between me and them. And there we go, I did it. That was crazy. Anyway, meet James Kidd. Okay, now she's back at the Windmill. She apparently managed to escape too, huh? But we didn't really get our sage. Oh, can I even get up here? This seems very, very steep. Oh yes, I can. Perfect.
Lost your man again, did you?
Aye. Roberts is a devil with a queer aversion to kindness. I suppose that's 2 men I've lost today. So, what's your real name, lass?
Mary Reed to my mum.
Oh.
And them I call friends. But not a word of it to anyone. Or I'll unman you as well.
That's funny because I actually mentioned Mary Reed when I was talking about historical female pirates, and she has been one of them all along. Okay, well, that's interesting. But yeah, I am quite content with this mission. I think I did pretty well on this one. All objectives done. I was not detected. I think this was a mission well done. Okay, mission is over, and I'm back here at the Windmill. Let's have a look at the map. Yeah, there's still the viewpoint. I totally should have synchronized it while I was inside the area, but I think this can wait for later. Now, the episode is maybe too long to start another main mission. However, we have quite a few contracts here in Kingston, so how about we do a few of them while we're here? And I mean, one pigeon coop is apparently right over here. So, let's see. The slave traders. A rather psychotic slave trader has been spotted doing his rotten business in the heart of the city. Kill him. Reward 1000 real. Stay out of combat, an additional 500. I accept. So, it's, well, quite literally in the heart of the city. Not too far away. So, let's go. Kill another slaver. And, I can probably drop down here again. There we go. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to catch the courier now. I have other business to do. Of course, I don't... Of course, I have to be a little bit more careful here in Kingston, because... in Kingston, we have guards on the roofs, and they will shoot you if they see you. Okay, I found my target, and again, it's quite well protected. Let's scout the area a bit to see if I find a good way inside their territory. I mean, this over here actually might be one.
Every minute we tarry is a waste
I think
of time
taking
and
care of the
breath.
gunners first might be a good idea. Oh, well, that works. And I think I even fulfilled my optional objective. Yes, I did. No combat. Now, let's make a quick escape. So, are you actually following me? I don't think they are. So I guess I just have to wait until they lost all their suspicion. There we go. Done. Okay, well, this was not so difficult. Let's do another one. Or maybe we're going to do a Templar Hunt. I haven't done any of these so far. So I think that might be a nice thing to check out too. Don't really know how they are going to work, but I guess we will find out. Ah, we actually have an assassin here giving us the mission. Let's do it.
What do you want, Englishman?
Edward Kenway. I'm here to warn you of danger. And I'm Welsh.
You all look the same
Important.
to me. Why should I need your warning? My life is all danger.
I may have brought it on you.
This means you owe me. As it happens, I could use a man to help free some of my friends.
Slaves, you mean?
Brothers. Warriors. The hope of the Maroon.
Doesn't sound like my business, mate.
All I need is for you to mingle with your countrymen. Listen to hints for where my friends are held.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
Alright, well, that doesn't seem so difficult. I mean, I gotta say, those eavesdrop missions are not my favorite ones, but I think I can do it. Okay, let's go and let's find these guards to eavesdrop on. So, guess they're on the other side of this building. Okay, how about we go a little bit higher? Yeah, this seems perfect for eavesdropping.
Without
Magic. Goodness.
All I had to do was support them out more. Sam. No, definitely no.
I think you're still drunk.
Right, the warehouse. He's a slave. He's in Bilbo's. It's not like he's gonna get away.
You laugh rather strangely.
Have another round. Make this true.
Are you buying? I just lost me job.
Okay. Are we done? It still says eavesdrop on the conversation. Oh, it's a different conversation. Alright. I was a little bit confused for a moment because it looked like I was done, but the quest didn't really update. Okay, let's go to the other location. I mean, this one wasn't too difficult, so hopefully we can finish this one too easily. Here we go.
Whatever for? I don't know. Make an example of, or some such.
Well, what did he do?
Hey, they're on the
Need to
move.
do anything? Sometimes examples just have to be made.
Hey, now isn't that just the truth?
I might want to go up again. Oh no, Edward, what are you doing? Why don't you go up here? And now I'm too close, they will see me. Alright, did it. Okay, let's make sure I have them tagged. Oh, did they actually see me on top of here? I didn't realize that they could see me here. Okay, well, this didn't go quite as well.
I don't know. Make an example of, or some such.
Well, what did he do?
Okay,
Does he need
they're
to do
moving now.
anything?
Let's
Sometimes
try to get
examples just have to be
on
made.
top of the roof right away this time. And let's try not to draw their attention this time. Okay, I should be safe here, right? There's no way they're going to see me here. Alright. It's much better.
Linger here. The walls have ears, if you know what I mean.
Are we followed?
We must warn the others.
Oh, catch one of the guards, alright? Well, is this supposed to happen or did they see me again? I don't know, but I think I'm almost here. There we go.
You got the information I need, mate.
No! I've heard of your kind. Assassin! Don't hurt me!
All I want to know is where this slave is. Do you know of anyone being held? Especially...
Please! Let me live! My wife and children!
Come on, then! Out with it!
Look near the windmill.
The windmill.
See? Was that so hard?
I know where that is. Okay, apparently that's it. I don't actually have to go to the windmill because I was only supposed to find out the location, right? Alright. Okay, fine with me. So, that's one Templar Hunt done already. That was actually faster than I thought. So, how about we spend a few more minutes doing something completely different? How about reading a few codex entries, which I haven't really done in this game so far. And I know that some of you like to listen to that. And I think the end of the episode is a good time to do this. Yeah, I think the people category might be specifically interesting. So let's read a few selected code entries codex entries here. I mean, at some point I want to read them anyway, all of them, but I will probably do a lot of it off camera. But the more interesting ones, I think I'm going to read on camera. So, let's start with this one. Calico Jack Rackham. Of the few infamous pirates to call the West Indies his birthplace, Jack Rackham was born in Jamaica at the height of Port Royal's boom as a den of scoundrels. This would likely explain his atrophied moral compass, for he was frequently drunk, rarely serious about anything, and always chasing women. He used his outrageous and offensive charm to keep out of most trouble, but a strategist and fighter he was not. Nicknamed Calico for his affinity for Indian and Asian prints, he was a terrible sailor and a worse pirate, given to flights of fancy and myopic ideas that served only himself rather than solid strategic thinking. He was likely drunk for half of his adulthood and had a weakness for women that trumped all basic needs such as sleeping or eating. His disarming charm, dashing good looks, and his swift wit carried him far, but parties can only last so long before someone has to clean up after them. So, what happened to him? Dancers, drunkards, the sage. Well, this might actually be interesting. Abstergo's archive contains a few references to men called a sage or a sage, but they are few and far between. Each sighting seems to refer to a different person living in a vastly different time and location. The earliest example was found on a Sumerian clay tablet in cuneiform script, while the latest survives only as a footnote in one of Laureano Torres' own journals dated January 1704. In all, according to Abstergo's existing research, 7 different sages seems to have graced the world stage in the past 1200 years, but the real number is likely higher. This doesn't really explain much, though. Adewale, born 1692, Trinidad. Born to enslaved Ogoni parents in Yoruba, Adewale was sold to the owner of a prosperous plantation before his teens. He remained on this plantation, working the fields until his mid-teens, always scheming of ways to escape his predicament but uneasy with the prospect of living life as a fugitive. Then fortune struck, giving Adewale the sign he needed. At some point near his 16th birthday, a group of buccaneers raided the plantation, robbing it of raw cane, refined sugar, and as many reales as they could find. Seeing in this an opportunity, Ade grabbed a crate of sugar and hauled it aboard one of the longboats the buccaneers had rowed ashore. Surprised to see a slave among them, the buccaneers were nevertheless thankful for the aid and welcomed Ade among them. Ade sailed with his first group of men for many years, quickly learning the ways of a seaman, grateful for the chance to develop his own skills and chase his own passions. And though his life among buccaneers was not free of the usual bigotry of the era, Ade found the prejudice to be more confrontational than restrictive. In 1715, misfortune struck a cruel blow when the ship Ade was aboard struck a shallow sandbar near the port of Havana. The buccaneers, mostly British at the time, tried desperately to free the trapped vessel, but after catching sight of an approaching Spanish galleon, abandoned ship only to be torn apart by schools of circling bull sharks. Ade made peace with his fate and stood his ground. Taken to Havana for questioning and inspection, Spanish authorities eventually decided to send Adewale to Spain, where they felt he would make an excellent interpreter, owing to his fluent command of Spanish, English, and French. Some weeks later, they loaded him into one of the galleons that made up their perennial treasure convoy en route to Seville. And that's where we met him, I suppose. Attaboy, born 1660s Yucatan Peninsula, died unknown. Named for the Mayan god of hunting, Attaboy's given name remains a mystery, and very little is known about his earliest decades. We are still searching for a direct descendant, but fear this will be impossible. The only child he is known to have father died before the age of 10. Note a ready-made tragedy if we can find the right footage. Keep looking. What little else we know about him comes from his own mouth, from the stories he told those who knew him. When speaking about his own past, he often avoids personal details in favor of abstractions and hints. He frequently speaks of his love and admiration for the tragic history of his people, and often used these stories to illustrate the complex intersections of cultures and religions, frequently pointing out the fact that from within and without come enemies and allies alike. Nothing in life is guaranteed except a surprise. Note, aloof mentor figures can work, but only if they have a soft side, a redemptive moment. It is not known how early Attaboy acquired the title of mentor, nor how large his impact was on the assassins of the West Indies. We do know, however, that he maintained a semi-regular contact with the assassins in the British colonies to the north, in various parts of Europe and Africa, and in China. We also know that he was instrumental in opening his branch to men and women of all walks of life, mostly Europeans, Africans, and those native to the area. As a native Mayan himself, rumors and stories of the ancient observatory were not foreign to Attaboy. So in 1713, rumors of a new sage began to surface. Attaboy took it upon himself to locate this man for himself, believing the assassins should be the protectors of this ancient and mysterious place. Attaboy sent word far and wide to as many assassin outposts as possible, hoping their networks of spies and informants would lead them to their prize. But after 2 years, there was no word. Then, at some point in early 1715, an experienced British assassin named Duncan Walpole arrived at Attaboy's encampment, initially expressing a desire to train under the mentor directly. Attaboy found the request odd but flattering, for Walpole had already achieved a level of mastery few assassins ever reached. But after many months of intensive training, Attaboy came to consider Duncan Walpole as one of his most trusted colleagues. Training montage, would love this footage. Then, in June of 1715, word arrived that the Templars had located and imprisoned the sage on Spanish lands in the far south. Seeing an opportunity to cripple his arch-enemies, Attaboy entrusted Duncan Walpole with the task of rallying various assassins around the West Indies and leading an assault on the Templar prison ship en route to Havana. Duncan Walpole agreed to this task and was never heard from again, because Edward Kenway happened. It was only after Edward Kenway's disastrous meddling in Havana that Attaboy was made aware of the full extent of Walpole's betrayal. Well, you should be grateful for Edward's disastrous meddling, I suppose. But yeah, that's quite the interesting story here. I actually do wonder how the assassins in this place of the world developed. I mean, were there like pre-Columban assassins in the Americas, or did they just arrive here after Columbus? That's an interesting question, because, I mean, technically, if they go back even further, they could have been there already, like thousands of years ago, but that would predate the formation of the assassins probably by far too much, right? So I'm going to assume the assassins came to the New World after Columbus. I don't know, maybe at some point we will learn more about this. But yeah, I think this is enough for today. So I suppose in the next episode I will actually continue with another main mission, but for today, let's call it a day, and as usual, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.